Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen again for Ksflfood. Today I'm going to be making a savoury mince dish, a nice rich tomato dish. So it's pretty similar to a bolognese type thing, but I'm going to be serving it just with some green vegetables. So let's have a look at the ingredients. Okay, so of course, first of all, we've got some nice, lean, good quality minced beef. But this is why it's quite a cheap meal to make, because mince is really cheap. You could do it with pork, lamb, beef, turkey, venison even, something like that. So you can make your own variations on it. Okay, on here I've got onion, garlic, not sweet potato, this is butternut squash. Now I'm going to cook this for a long time. I'm teaching till late tonight, so I'm going to put this in the Aga and leave it in there to slow cook for a long time. So if you are slow cooking it, you can leave the skin on and it will soften, and you'll get all those nutrients and vitamins just underneath the skin. If, however, you're just going to simmer it for half an hour or so, that won't be long enough to soften the skin, so I would peel your butternut squash. Then we've got a red pepper and some courgette. I'm also going to add some beetroot to it. I love raw beetroot. I love cooked beetroot as well, which is what's going to happen with this. It gives it a lovely, rich flavour. Some tomato puree just to make it more rich. Some organic chopped tomatoes. Now be very careful with these. Make sure you read the ingredients. Make sure there's no added sugar. So again, try and get the best you can. Herbs, whatever herbs you fancy. I'm going to use basil and oregano today. And last but not least, some balsamic vinegar. Again, this gives it a really rich and flavoursome edge to it. Okay, so let's get going. I've got some coconut oil just melting in the pan, and I'll just put this down. There you go, I think you can still see. So when I find my wooden spoon or my spatula, okay, so I'm just going to gently fry off the garlic and the onion. That's a little bit too hot, so I'll move it over to the other one. So that's the onion and the garlic. You don't want to burn your garlic because it can be really bitter. So that's why I've put it on the lower heat just for now. So just brown that gently. And because this is pretty hot, I'm then going to add in my minced beef straight away. So here we go, the minced beef goes in, break it all down, and you're just browning this off. So it might go a little bit cool now, might have to change it to the hot plate. Yeah, so switch back to the hot plate just to brown all this meat. So I love this this sort of thing with courgette spaghetti or marrow spaghetti. So it's like a bolognese sauce, but depending on how much vegetables you put in and what kind of vegetables, you can serve it with anything. As I said, tonight I'm just going to have it on its own, just with some green vegetables. So I think I'm going to maybe add some kale and some broccoli and just serve it like that. So that's browning nicely. Obviously it doesn't need to cook because it's going in the slow cooker for ages. So then I'm going to add everything else. So sweet butternut squash, peppers and courgettes all go in there. Smells brilliant already, and look at the colour. Fabulous, colourful food, no beige rubbish. This is nature's finest nutrients. All really good for you, packed with vitamins and minerals, going to keep you healthy, fit and well. So again, we're just browning it, we're not really cooking it down because I'm just going to cook it slow and long. Okay, so then my beetroot, which I forgot, that will give it a lovely colour, as well as colouring your fingers and your chopping board and everything else. So that goes in, and the tin of tomatoes. And I'm just going to rinse out the tin. I'm just going to add a drop of water up to about here just to get the most out of it, and also to take this down a little bit. So drop of water in there. Again, mix it all up. Now there will be a lot of liquid come out of these vegetables as well, so even if it doesn't look like there's much liquid at the minute, it will increase as you cook it. So to make it a little bit richer, here go the tomato puree, just a squirt. See, we don't bother about exact measurements. It's all done by eye and taste. And then my favourite balsamic vinegar, just a drizzle, just makes it really rich and flavoursome. And you can see it's coming to the boil already. So mix everything in. Add my herbs, so fresh herbs if you've got them, or dry, doesn't matter. Pinch of basil, and the puppy's just destroying the cupboard. And some, won't come out, some oregano goes in as well. So mix it all up, there we go. So put a lid on it, and you can either simmer it for about 30 minutes or put it in the slow cooker for the whole of the day, or I'm going to put it in the Aga, and that will be ready when I come back in after teaching tonight. So there you go, really simple, really easy. Tomato, there we go, in the Aga, I don't think you can see. Tomato based mince, or some other fancy name, whatever you want to call it. So give it a try, it's quick, it's simple, and it's really tasty. Have a great day, guys.